ブリーチ
All right, let's read chapter 249 of Bleach, Back to the Innocents. The five have split up in between these five corridors. They did their whole hand. Renji did a little thing, said a little statement, and they split. So that's everyone splitting to their own little corner, their own hallway. And they just left these guys here. Ichimatta de yansuna. So that's Don Chaka, whatever his name's saying. They went. They left. And again, he says de yansu. That's just how he ends his sentences. And ichimata, shimao, meaning like, they just went. They just went. And there's like nothing we can do about it. Watashira wa do suru. As for us, how do? What are we going to do? 今から引き返してもやっぱり危ないことには変わらないでやんすしね. Okay. From here, from now, even if retrace steps, so even if we go back from here, as one would expect, as for to dangerous event, not changing, it's not doing that. It doesn't change how dangerous it is. So basically, even if we go back now, as you would expect, it doesn't change how dangerous it is. What did I want to double check? Oh, hiki kaeru. Kayasu. Yeah, to retrace one steps. Okay, so that's all good. Neru looks determined. Off she goes. Ah! Doko ikunda, Neru? Where going now? So where are you going now? Ichigo o kakerutsu. Ichigo. We'll chase after Ichigo. Oh. Yeah. O kakeru. To chase after, to run after, pursue. O kakeru tatte omae. Okay, what does tate mean there? I guess like this is just repeating that, like chasing after you. Neruhatsu. No, Neru wa. As for Nell, Neru wa koko made tanosukatta yo. Tanosukattasu. As for Nell, to this point, to this place, it was fun. So Nell had fun coming to this point. Sugoku tanosukattasu. It was incredibly fun. Mada Neru wa Ichigo tatsu to issho ni iitaisu. Still as for Nell, Ichigo and everyone, that's Ichigo Tachi, with them together, wanting to exist. So I want to be together with Ichigo and everyone still. Aww. Done. Off she goes. Neru. They're looking at each other. Yosh, watashi tachi mo. All right, we too. Iku de yansu. Let's go. Bah. I don't appear to be getting any closer. Dore dakke? Which was it again? Which one was it again? Neru ga heitta no? Nell entered one. So which one was it again? The one that Nell went into? All right. Back to the innocence, kind of the splash page. We're switching scenes here. That's a footstep. Back to Urukiora. We get an image of Inoue. Aizen-sama to sono okokoro no tame ni. So this is a flashback to what they were talking about. For the purposes of the heart, mind, and spirit of Lord Aizen. This is a whole thing about what is your body and mind for? They are for basically the purpose of his heart, the heart, kokoro of Lord Aizen. Doyo ga mieta no wa ishun ka? Doyo ga mieta no wa. As for the thing that was, well, hold on. What is doyo? Disturbance, shaking, trembling. Disturbance that was visible. As for that, in an instant, question mark? Like shaking, trembling, unrest that was visible. It was an instant, question mark. Ore no toi ni wa, as for to my query, mayu hitotsu ugokasanakatta na. And as for to my query, mayu hitotsu, like an eyebrow? Mayu, yeah, mayu's one eyebrow didn't raise, didn't move. She didn't move one eyebrow to my question. I assume that means a similar statement as in English. Gijo na onna da. It is a Gijo woman. Gijo, stout-hearted, firm. She is a stout-hearted, firm woman. Yo, hey. Oh. Do datta yo. How was it? How'd it go? Petto-sama no goyousu wa? As for the appearance of Lady Pet, yosu, the state of affairs, the appearance. So yeah, this is basically how's she doing? But he calls Inoue Petto-sama. So Lord or Lady Pet. Noitara. I guess that's this person's name. Shitteru ze. Oh, this is them talking. I know, I'm familiar. Aizen-sama ni ano onna no se wa ichinin sareten daro? Oishii yo na? Okay, by Lord Aizen, that woman's care, ichinin, a duty was made, right? Ichinin, interesting. Whoa, hey. Okay, so entrusting was done for the care of that woman by Lord Aizen, right? So meaning you were. How tasty, how delicious, isn't it? Hey, Jura, thank you for the boob shine. How are you doing? De, well, dono hen made shitsuketa? Shitsuke. Shitsukeru is to discipline, to teach manners. So then, like, whereabouts having taught manners? Donohen. Yeah, like up until what point have you taught manners? Something like that. Anyway. How's the violence doing today? I don't know. We made really cute whales, so hard to talk about violence with the cute whales. Gesuga. What is that? Lower life form? Yeah. Sleazebag. Sleazebag, low life. Done. Oh. Kari kari sunna yo. Kari kari sunna yo. I drove a hook into Walter. Lies. No evidence. Kari kari. Don't do kari kari. Oh, don't be crispy, right? Don't be crispy. What was it? Don't be grumpy. Don't be grumpy. Zaring. Umaku yatte no kaって聞いてるだけじゃねえか? Ah? Umaku yatte no ka? So basically, skillfully doing it. Is it going skillfully? Are you doing it well? That thing asking is just that, isn't it that? So I'm just asking, is it going well? Right? Isn't it that? Well. Ah. Kini naru ka? Are you concerned? Is it concerning? Zuibun to ki no chisai koto da na. It's very much a small-spirited thing. What is this? Ki no chisai. Timid, faint-hearted, wimpish. So are you concerned? Question mark? It's very much a timid, faint-hearted, wimpish thing it is, isn't it? Huh? Shinpai suru na. Don't worry. Don't worry. Ano onna wa sudeni Huakomondo ni haeru izen kara Aizen sama no juchu da. Oh, it's a jutsu. A trick. Okay. Don't worry. As for that woman, already too late. Before entering Huakomondo, it's the trick of Lord Aizen. This is like in the, well, jutsu here again is like, it says trick, but it's like in the middle of the technique. So meaning his like hypnotism or whatever. So basically she was in the middle of his Lord Aizen's hypnotism, his trick, even before entering Huakomondo. Rei no kyou ka suigetsu ka? The aforementioned kyou ka suigetsu, is it that? That is Aizen's sword, right? Mirror, flower, water, moon. We saw back in Soul Society. Masaka, unbelievable. Sore o tsukau hodo no mono de mo nai. So, unbelievable or wholly that thing using extent of a thing not. So he's basically saying, like, there was no reason to use that thing. He says that thing, and again, we see the kanji for Aizen's sword. 女にはこちらへ招いた時点で as for to the woman, at the point of time of being beckoned to this place, and this place is Huacamundo, 多重に真理の檻をかけてある。many heaviness, many layered, multiplex, shinri no ori, like a cage. A ori would be like a woven item. No, but it's like a different kanji. Yeah, a cage, ori. A cage of shinri, of like truth or mentality psychology placed in. So, yes, as for to her, at the point of time of being beckoned, invited to Huacamundo, to this place, being placed into a cage of a state of mind of like multiple layers, or a multiplex state of mind cage. And kakete meaning being like affixed or attached or things like that. Okay. This is getting weird. 仲間の命を盾に拒否不能な状態で投降を命じた。盾に。What is this tate? It's got, the right side is shield, but it's got extra stuff. Okay, it all is still shield, but what? Oh, this is to oppose. Okay. And kyohi funo, like impossibility to refuse. Okay, so the lives of friends, the lives of her friends, in the condition, in the state of like not being possible to refuse, the lives of friends doing an order, toko. Oh, that's just to resist. Yeah, to surrender. Did order to surrender with the condition of like refusal impossibility. Yeah, refusal. Uno being impossible. And again, something about, shielding the lives of friends. Maybe that's it. With the circumstance or situation of refusal impossibility, like for shielding the lives of friends. Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense. Basically, if she wanted to shield the lives of her friends, the circumstances were not possible to refuse, did that as an order to surrender. そして、その後に、12時間の猶予を与え、and in addition, その後, afterwards, 12 hours of yuyo granted, gave her 12 hours of yuyo, postponement. 誰にも気づかれぬことを条件に仲間の一人に別れを告げることを許可した。And gave permission to the event of basically telling farewell to one of friends towards the condition of the event not being noticed by anyone. Okay, so that's a recap of that. そいつが檻か? That is a cage. Like that's what you're calling a cage. そいつが檻か? 切迫した状況下で扶養を与え granting postponement in the lower circumstances of 切迫 of pressure, urgency. I guess this is like under the circumstances. So granting a reprieval, granting a deferment under the conditions of having done pressure, urgency, 仲間に別れを告げることを許可することで and through the event of doing permission for doing, again, telling, announcing farewell to friends, 女の心はこちらに情けをかけられたと誤認し、わずかに緩む。As for the kokoro of the woman, as for the heart, mind, spirit of the woman, to this place, nasake. Oh, compassion. Compassion being bestowed, that gonin, that false confirmation. Yeah, that mistaking, that misrecognition. Doing misrecognition of being sympathetic in this direction. As for the kokoro of the woman, very much, or no, it was a small yurumu. Became loosened. Become less tense. Wait, wazukani.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Wazukani means just a small amount, right? Yeah, merely slightly. Okay. So the kokoro of the woman of her became slightly loosened, less tense because of this. Shikashi, but 実際には as for in reality, 12時間という猶予は as for the deferment called 12 hours, 仲間を盾に思考を宣言された状態ではないに等しく。As for the reality of the deferment called 12 hours, shielding the friends, shiko, like thinking, thought or consideration of shielding a friends as for with the circumstances of causing the control, the restriction. Not existing, nai ni hitoshiku. Not equivalent? Nai ni hitoshiku. I guess hitoshiku is going to be equivalent. As for with a circumstance being made with a restriction of thoughts towards saving friends, shielding friends, it was equivalently to nothing? Okay, so the reality was that the deferment called 12 hours was equivalent to nothing, or was not equivalent to the circumstances of being made to restrain, limit the thoughts to shielding friends. Okay. さらには、自ら相手を選んでお別れを告げ tsuge saseru koto de, with the event of allowing announcement of farewell to a chosen partner of oneself, all the more, 強制的な投稿で with a coercion? With a coercion. With a coercive surrender, ari nagara, while that is existing, Mizukara no ishi de eranda ka no yo na sakaku o okosu. While existing under a coercive surrender, with one's own will, a chosen manner of sakaku, optical illusion, causing an illusion, a misapprehension, delusion, in the manner of, like, I guess, choosing with one's own will while she was existing under, like, strong coercion of surrender. Okay, so basically he's explaining how he gaslighted her. Got it. Thank you. 2 pages of extremely tedious... Oh, look, we're not done. そしてその後に, and then after that, 自らの足で, with one's own legs, 指定した場所まで来させ, to the point of the designated place moving. So she moved on her own, with her own legs, to the designated place. そこからHuecomundoへ運ぶことで, and from that place to Huecomundo, with the event of transporting その錯覚は, that illusion, より強く心に刻まれ, being like engraved strongly in the heart. That illusion engraved strongly in the kokoro, heart, mind, spirit. 脱出の意志さえ緩やかに溶かしていく. The desire or the will for escaping, yuruyaka. I guess gently dissolving and going away. Okay. The desire to escape, the will to escape, all that. Sarani, and all the more, this person's like, I'm sorry I asked. Yes, we are all sorry you asked. Oh, look. Sarani, and all the more, 誰にも気づかれず一人にのみ別れを告げさせるということは、as for the event called, like, announcing farewell to only one person without anyone noticing, as for that event, 逆に言えば, if say it conversely, or if you say it another way, 一人のみ別れを告げた痕跡を残すことができるということだ. If you say it another way, it's the event called finishing or being possible of the event of remaining traces, vestiges of having announced farewell to only one person. 痕跡. Yeah, the traces or vestiges. So, それがなんだ? That is what? So, like, what does that mean? そんなことされちまったら失敗じゃねえのか? That sort of a thing being allowed to happen, if it was allowed to happen, a failure, isn't it? So if you let that happen, wasn't that a mistake? Wasn't that a failure? 逆だ. It's the opposite. It's the reverse. 別れを告げた痕跡は? As for vestiges announcing farewell, 投稿の循環まで自らの意思と行動の自由があったことを示す動かぬ証拠となる. The up until the instant of surrender, one's own will, freedom of movement, existed event expressing, not movement, proof becoming. Wait, ugokanu. Ugokanu. Not moving, proof becomes. Becomes proof, not moving, expressing the event of the existence of freedom of movement and will of oneself up until the moment of surrender. He's basically reiterating what we've already sort of heard from many, right? We heard, well, yeah, there we go. Remember the dialogue between the all captain, whatever his name is, Yamamoto or Yama, whatever, saying like, she's a traitor, she chose to do this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. つまり、その痕跡が強く残れば残るほど, what that means is that those vestiges, those traces, strong, if remaining to the extent that they remain, 女の行動は仲間たちの目に自らの意志による裏切りと映る. As for the movements of the woman, to the eyes of the friends, it transmits that it is due to the will of the self-betrayal. So basically, it tells to her friends, it transmits to the friends that it is a betrayal due to her own choice, the will of oneself. Okay.
Hello there.
Whatever. 最後に関しては完全な成功とはいかなかったようだが in the very end, as for doing a connection, perfect or complete success, as for with that, いかなかったようだが I guess it didn't go, it appears, but yeah, I guess we'll just go with that. As for like a perfect success and like the relationship in the end, it was a not going manner. But それでもソウルソサエティに関してはほぼ手を引いたと見ていいだろう. In any case, by the Soul Society, as for doing relationships, as for being connected, ほぼ手. I guess approximate hand. Roughly the hand withdrawing, looking at it that way is good, right? It's good if you look at it that this Soul Society has like withdrawn the hand approximately, roughly. And that it's related to that, I guess. Okay. よく考えられてんな. Well thought about, hasn't it? Or basically, you thought about that a lot, didn't you? さすがは愛禅様ってとこか? As for as expected, talking about Lord Aizen, it's that place. よく考えられてる. Being well thought of, being well thought over. 遊びだ. It's a game. Which, well, let's see what he means. 遊びだ. It's a game. こんなものは愛禅様にとってはな. Yeah. As for this sort of a thing, to Lord Aizen, that's what it is. So as for to someone like Lord Aizen, this is a game. Hamareba yosh. Hamareba. If do that, it's good. Hamareba. If. Okay, so hamareru means to fit, to get into, but it can also mean to get caught, to be deceived. So if taken in, if deceived, fine. Hamarazu tomo yosh. And if not deceived, then fine. Izure ni shiro. That which is basically like in any case. Izure ni shiro. Yeah. In any case. Ima ano onna ni wa koko kara nigeru chikara nado nai. In any case, now, as for to that woman, from this place, running strength and things like that do not exist. So that woman right now has no strength, power to run away from here. Hamukao ishimo. Even the will for Hamukao. To strike back, to bite back, to oppose. Sono chikara mona. That strength also, So she also doesn't have the strength to the will to fight back. Oppose. Okay, well, there she is. Yoku kita ne. Like you did well to come, didn't you? Oh, she's flashing back to when she arrived. Okay, so yeah, we're in a flashback. That's Aizen likely speaking. Yoku kita ne, orihime. Kyu na yobidashi de sumanai. Urgent or sudden summoning with that sorry. So sorry for the sudden or urgent summoning. Yobidasu. Kimi ni misete okitai mono ga atte ne. To you, wanting to show thing exists. There's something I want to show you. Rori, menori, that's these ladies. Roli, like loli or roli, whatever you want to say. Rori and menori. Sagatte kure, do the favor of stepping back. Basically, get out of here. Huh, yes, sir. Well, actually, this is probably like they're pausing. Shikashi, but. Aizen-sama to kono you na mono o futarikiri ni wa. With Lord Aizen, this manner of thing or person, just two people, as for to that, ... So basically, like, we can't leave you alone with this sort of a person. Shitsurei shimashita. So, like, we did a rudeness, which is either they're asking forgiveness or they're also saying they're about to leave. How much more is this chapter? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nani o ana onna. Ano onna. Who is she, that woman? Jealous. Bata. That's the door slamming. Sate. Well. Kore o mite kurenai ka? This thing, will you not do the favor of looking? So would you not take a look at this? Su. Orihime. King. Su. Go. Oh. Oh. I guess that's a... I would normally have said dokun, but it looks like a bakun. Kind of like a dunk. Nani? Kono kanji? What is it? This feeling? Moshikashite kore ga? Perhaps this thing. Wakaru yo da na? Understanding it appears, isn't it? So you appear to understand. Kore ga hōgyoku da yo. This thing is the hōgyaku. This thing is the hōgyaku. The crumbling gem. This is the thing that he plucked from Kuchiki. Shunkanteki kakusei o kurikaeshita okage de yaya suijaku shite wa iru ga. Q. Okay, so instantaneous kakusei. Kakusei. Bullhorn? Wait, what? Instantaneous. Oh, that's right. The waking up arousal. Repeatedly, thanks to that. Thanks to having done repeated instantaneous waking arousals, it's very much yaya sui. Yaya, it's a little. It's slightly suijaku, slightly weak. Yeah, weak. As for that, existing. So it's basically slightly weak. Kakujitsu ni kanzen na kakusei e to susundeiru. I guess in reality, towards perfect awakening is proceeding. So in reality, it is proceeding towards perfect or complete awakening. All right. Ugh. Horo no arankaru ka. So arankaru, transformation of hollows. Oken no sosei, and the manufacture of the Oken, which is the king key. Yeah, creation. Okay. どちらもこの方逆なくしてはなし得ない。Whichever one, the Arankata transformation of hollows or the creation of the Oken, whichever one it is, as for without this whole gyaku, as for without this crumbling gem, nashienai, it wouldn't be possible. It would be impossible without it. Yeah. Kimi ni kore o miseta koto wa, as for the event of having shown this thing to you, watashi kara kimi e no shinrai no akashi da to omotte kure. From me to you, confidence, proof of confidence, doing the favor of thinking, or I guess maybe conveying. Shinrai is confidence, reliance. Basically, I'm showing this thing to you so that you'll think it's proof of confidence that I have in you. From me to you. Kimi no chikara wa jijo no kyozetsu. As for your ability, your chikara, your strength, it is the jijo of rejection. It is the circumstance? No. phenomenon, right? Jisho, that's why. Jisho. Yeah, it is the phenomenon of rejection. That's your ability. 起こった物事それ自体を否定し doing denial of that 自体 not reality, one's own body, and of like things that have occurred themselves. 事象そのものを消滅させる and causing destruction of the phenomenon itself. とてつもない力だ。とてつもない。It is a unbelievable, preposterous, extravagant chikara, ability, strength. 私には君の力が必要だ。Orihime. As for to me, your strength is necessary. So I need your strength, I need your ability. 君のその力を that power of yours, 私のために使ってくれるね. Do the favor of using for me, you know, that power of yours. Okay. Out of the flashback. あの人が私を信用して方逆を見せたとは思えない。Not able to think, as for being shown the whole gyoku, doing confidence in me, that person. So that person having confidence in me, as for with showing the whole gyoku, not able to think that. Daga, dakedo, but 少なくとも方逆のありかは分かった。However, at least as for the whereabouts of the whole gyoku, understood. At least I know where it is. そして、in addition, 私の力のことも even my strength or my abilities. In addition, my chikara no koto also. So also the things about my ability. 起こった物事それ自体を否定し、事象そのものを消滅させる. So she remembered his words about her ability. That, again, this is what he just said on the previous page, causing the annihilation of the phenomenon itself, doing rejection, doing denial of that thing itself, things that have happened themselves. That, arigato Kurosaki-kun, thank you Kurosaki, tasuke ni kite kurete, doing the favor of coming to save. Dakedo, but, atashi wa, as for me, koko de yaru beki koto o mitsuketa no, in this place ought to do things having discovered. それはきっと that thing, as for that thing, surely, certainly, 私にしかできないこと, things that only I can do. Okay, so interesting. They all think they've snowballed her. And maybe not so much, right? She's learned about her abilities. And she's saying, thank you for coming to save me, Ichigo. But for me, in here, she's discovered things that she has to do. As for that, certainly only things that she can do. Only things that I can do. So there we go. We're not done yet. Atashi no chikara de whole gyoku wo, with my abilities, with my strength, powers, the whole gyoku, the crumbling gem. 存在する前の状態に返す with my abilities, the Hogyoku, returning to the condition of before doing existence. Okay. Basically, again, using my abilities, returning to the condition of before doing existence, the Hogyoku. So she's gonna turn the Hogyoku back to before it existed. In other words, rejection of the phenomenon. Of course, maybe that's what he wants. All right. Done. There we go. I think that's the end of the chapter finally. Oh, there's Ichigo running, and of course, then there's someone behind him. There we go. Okay, what do we have here? I had Mr. Ishida design it. Oh, he was the worst possible choice. Okay, so Ishida designed the costumes. All right, that was 249. Next time, 250. Maybe it'll be a less wordy chapter. We'll find out next time.